And so it begins along Highway A1A at Juan Ponce De Leon Landing Park. There's nothing more beautiful to me than waves crashing upon the shore in the dawn's early light. It's a cool, crisp morning here on the east coast of Florida. Welcome to the Atlantic. And so it begins. Florida Roadside Attractions and Abandoned Places, a series I started in summer 2020, and it is some of the most fun I've had making videos. I have such a great time just putting stuff together, creating, putting it up there, putting it out for people to watch, and thank you for watching. I appreciate that. I'm a blessed man, and I'm really thankful for being able to have the liberties to come out here, fire up the camera, upload it to YouTube, and to have anyone watch it all. For all of you to watch, thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough for that. I just wanted to say that up here, up front in the video. It is Veterans Day, and also I want to give a shout out and a salute to all the veterans out there. Thank you so much for your service. I appreciate you guys. So definitely, we're starting this video out here. We're dedicating it to you. And where am I exactly? I am on the beach of Melbourne, Florida. Melbourne, just south of Cocoa Beach and Cape Canaveral. Melbourne is kind of a home away from home for me. It is one of the first beaches I visited with my family upon a vacation. We had a great aunt and uncle that lived here in Melbourne. They passed many years ago now, but we used to come out here and visit them. And also my dad and his entire family used to visit them when they were kids in the 60s. So there's some roots out here in this area. So I always enjoy coming out here and just enjoying the beach. The Gulf Coast beaches and the Atlantic beaches are so much different. A lot more waves and surf out here. Actually, we will talk about a famous professional surfer that came from this area. We'll actually talk about that a little later, but we're getting ahead, and I'm rambling here in the beginning of the video. Right behind the dunes here, over past the beach access, there's a statue commemorating this precise location, this stretch of beach, and that is what I want to start off with. We have a few places, actually we have many places to go today, but I just wanted to start this video off properly, and thank you all for watching. I am so blessed to be out here. It is absolutely gorgeous as the sun is coming up behind me. I'd like to welcome you again. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if it's your first time. I am Tampa J. There's much ahead. The cool thing about this beach access at Ponce De Leon Landing is it has a public restroom, and it's absolutely free. First come, first serve. And right here is the man, the legend. Perhaps one of the greatest conquistadors the country of Spain has ever known. One of the most famous ones in Florida, that's for sure. The man who first stepped foot on it, Juan Ponce De Leon. I'd say he's about 13 feet tall, over 20 on that platform. He is huge. Check this out. This is one awesome looking statue. He's holding a crucifix in his right hand, and he's pointing back at Spain, and it looks like a map, a scroll, some sort of a scroll all rolled up there, and a giant sword right there. And I was reading on that boot over there, there's an inscription. It was molded by Raphael Picone of Rockledge, Florida, which is just right up the road, and he was made right here locally. Check out his boots. Now you can see it better. The sun is blasting this way, so you can see it better from right here. There you go. That is awesome. This sits right here before the park. Free to come up, take photos, selfies, post them on your social media, do whatever you like with them. Send them back to grandma. And right out by the road, beyond this split railed fence, there's a little bench there. You can actually sit and read the history. It's gonna be kind of loud because Highway A1A is right there before the sign. But I'm gonna give you the cliff notes, as they say, of the possible vicinity of Juan Ponce de Leon's landing. In April 1513, it has long been thought that this event took place near St. Augustine, but based upon studies of Leon's compass headings that did not account for the inability of the 16th century navigators to accurately determine longitude, magnetic compass deviations, or the effects of the Gulf Stream, it is said by professional navigator Douglas Peck retraced Ponce de Leon's route in a sailboat, however, and found a more likely landing site along this very vicinity just south of Melbourne, right near here. That's the long story short right there. But that is why most experts believe that Juan Ponce de Leon landed right out there somewhere. Pretty cool, huh? You never know. They say history never changes, but it could. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think Ponce de Leon landed right out here in Melbourne? The experts say so. But there's a lot of people back in St. Augustine that have celebrated for years that he landed up there. He definitely visited St. Augustine. Definitely. But where did he land first? Help protect our sea turtles. Please do. Please do. One more time before we hit the road, ladies and gentlemen. On this beautiful Veterans Day morning, the Atlantic Ocean. Right here. Imagining several Spanish ships full of conquistadors out there approaching the horizon. Over 500 years ago. That is a long time ago. Wow. So much has changed. So much has changed. Okay. Now it's a little too early for ice cream, but I wanted to stop here along A1A here in Melbourne and show you this wacky looking Coney Island hot dog stand, Moo's Ice Cream. It's utterly delicious. Oh, I just love a good pun. But over here, there's a giant hot dog on a cart. Look at this. Oh, I love this. So wacky. That thing is probably 12 feet long. Foot long, foot long. Who's got the 12 foot long? And right here on the other end, you got a Holstein cow, a bull, right there. A full-size cow. That is pretty cool. There's some other things going on here. We've got much to see right here at Moo's Ice Cream. Moo! Moo! He said, moo it on over, come get some ice cream. All the cars passing by each day. I'm sure that's what he says. Oh my lordy. I think you can actually milk a cow right here. I see the udders in a bucket. I don't know. Should I do this? Okay, I always learned, I did this when I was a kid. You start from the top and kind of work your way down. Oh, I'm so milking a cow right now. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, this is utterly insane. Oh, I got it. All right. I got you, big girl. Don't worry. Too bad this place isn't open. Look, there's another cow. It looks awesome here. And I about broke my neck. I thought this sign says Portillo's, like Portillo's of Chicago. We have those over in Tampa now. But it's Petrillo's in the same font. It's more of a pizza place. I like pizza. I like what they did there. That's an attention getter for sure. Thought that said Portillo's. All right, I'm walking right here past Portillo's. Right over here, there's one more thing, but I want to point out all of the condos and hotels across the street. Right over there is the Atlantic Ocean right here alongside A1A. Yep. Oh, punch buggy. Dos Amigos style, right up here. Punch buggy, green, white, and red. The Dos Amigos Beetle here with this young man and horse right out front of the door with insignia on it. Check out those Dos Amigos right there. Oh, and they're actually in the punch buggy. That's pretty cool. And it says Florida right there. And right over here's the restaurant. Cantina Dos Amigos, California Mexican food. And also they have Cuban sandwiches inside. So the #1 search on my Google history is Mexican food near me. Fun fact, when I'm on the road, I like to get some Tex-Mex food all the time. I love it. I don't know why, just when I'm on the road, I like Tex-Mex food. Too early for it this morning though. I would eat it for breakfast though if I could, but cool to see the Dos Amigos punch buggy. It's wacky and cool and right on the side of the road. I love it. Okay, abandoned Pizza Hut alert. Check it out. So back in the day when I was a kid, you weren't cool unless you had your birthday party at a Pizza Hut or a Discovery Zone. Those two places, especially Pizza Hut, was the place to get some pie and celebrate your birthday. I know I did a couple times. That was fun. I'm gonna walk all the way around. This is 1170 A1A right here in Melbourne. I mean, I can hear the Gulf, or almost said Gulf of Mexico. I'm so used to that. I can almost hear the Atlantic Ocean over there behind me. Look, it's all grown up in here. This place hasn't seen a pie in quite some time. Even the light fixture. Look at the salt air, how it's corroded it. That's how close we are to the coastline. I'm gonna look in the window here, see if you can see anything. Oh yeah, it looks like a Pizza Hut. Just needs some of those hanging stained glass light fixtures, lamps, and some video games, some table video, Pac-Man and Centipede is what my local Pizza Hut had way back in the late 80s, early 90s, and I believe this was the former entrance right over here. Watch these bushes here. They're prickly, but here's the main door. This is where you'd walk in. Look at that, sitting vacant. I'm just fascinated by abandoned buildings, especially abandoned Pizza Huts. Anything pizza related, I just love, and abandoned also. So there you go. Right here on Melbourne Beach, the old Pizza Hut. I'm sure there's a Pizza Hut somewhere around here, but they went to more of a shopping mall. Most of the time you see them in a shopping plaza nowadays, just to walk up and grab your pie. No sit down anymore, which I kind of wish we didn't get away from that. Something nostalgic about going into a Pizza Hut, having your pie with your family. All right, I'm rambling here about pizza. I will do that a time or two again here on this channel. Oh, someone left. Someone had a party at Pizza Hut though. Someone still, see, someone knows. Oh man, someone knows. Here's the drive-through. It's a long-winded shot. We're going at about 3 minutes here, 2.5 to 3 minutes for this abandoned Pizza Hut. But there's some of you out there that want to see every angle of it, I'm sure. Here you go, going all the way around. This looks like it used to be the refrigerator back here, the big ice box at the entrance of the drive-through. The pickup window. Look at all the rust running down the side, the back side of it. And there you go. The AC condenser is still there. Oh, there's the freezer. I doubt it's open. Doubt it's open. Nope. Seems like a good spot to end it. I don't think you can see it there. It's total black. I know the code though. It's 007. All right, guys. Pizza Hut. This shot's over. Okay, there's still much to see today. We've only just begun. On the side of Peaches Pawn and Jewelry, on the edge of this shopping mall, this giant mural, a shark and a sea turtle. Just had to show you that. It's beautiful artwork, isn't it? Gorgeous. Situated halfway between Melbourne and Cocoa is an old Florida town called Ugalea. I hope I'm not butchering that. That's how I've always said it. I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong. But classic Ace Hardware alert right here. Check it out. Look at this beautiful piece of architecture. This has been an Ace Hardware for a long time, maybe since it was built. Notice how these awnings come out over the windows. That's definitely, I believe, 50s, I believe. I don't know, maybe there's some information over here. But check it out, Ugalea Ace Hardware. Been here for many of years, several decades, I'm sure. And it's a lot bigger from this angle. Check it out, it goes all the way back there, and there's a larger warehouse portion. I'm sure that was added on. But this is an original Ace Hardware store here in Ugallie. Check it out. E-A-U-G-A-L-L-I-E. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I know someone, again, I know someone will correct me if I have it wrong. It's very cool to be standing here in this old Florida downtown area. I love it. All right, making my way north up US Highway 1. The next roadside attraction is right there. Oh my goodness. Aren't you glad I'm gonna stop here? Look at that thing. Whoa, I need to wash my windows. Bella's been licking them. Well, it's kind of a coincidence that we are at some sort of a VA, a veterans clinic. Veterans of America. It says right there, Disabled American Veterans, Melbourne, Florida, orange restored by the Melbourne Rotary Club. This used to sit outside of a citrus stand somewhere here in Florida. Now it's just sitting beside Highway US 1 here south of the Cocoa area. Look at this. This is so cool. There's a door right over here. Check out the the big leaves up there. Look at that. And here's the door. Let's see if we can get in there. What if it was unlocked? Let's try it. Let's try it. Nope. Had a feeling. Maybe we can get ourselves in there. I'd say it'd be a tight squeeze between that crack though. All right, I'll stop with the puns. All right. You've heard of James and his giant peach. Well, have you heard of Jay and his giant orange? If you take a screenshot, wait, hold on a minute. If you take a screenshot, it'll last longer. All right, moving out. That was way too much fun. Wanted to show the building right here as I'm rolling around it and departing. Shout out to the veterans. Thanks for your service. Thank you very much. All right, I'm now a few feet before Highway 1. It's gonna be kind of loud, bear with me, but I turned around and came back because I saw this classic motel sign. Check it out, look at that thing. It's seen better days. I can just imagine the neon. This sign lit up at night coming down Highway 1. Welcome to Waterway. TV vacancy. This is really cool. And now over here, I believe, is the old motel. Now just houses, actually apartments. They've turned the hotel. People actually live in there. I won't show too much of that. There's actually a lady standing out there on the porch wondering what I'm doing, but I just wanted to show you this awesome rustic, retro, old Florida classic motel sign. This thing is awesome. It's shifted perhaps from the winds of the hurricane. Notice it's not perfect, but I love it. It's amazing. It's perfect to me. Look at that. I wish I could get you it in full frame, but I'd have to go stand out there in that busy US highway. Look, oh, there's an old Dodge right there. Yeah, old Ram. I used to have one of those in high school. Check it out. Motel. All right, here we go. There's still much ahead. And here we are on Atlantic Avenue, passing by the iconic, one-of-a-kind, the Ron John Surf Shop. I remember visiting Ron John Surf Shop for the first time with my family in 1993, although it wasn't this big. Huge today. I've been in there recently, yeah, a couple years back. Not going in there today, but one day maybe we'll go in there. Oh, I'm glad that someone decorated properly for the season. They didn't just jump right into Christmas. There's a turkey in front of residential and commercial real estate here among Bikini Road. That sign says Bikini. I just had to point that out. Bikini Road and Highway A1A, Atlantic Boulevard. Gobble, 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 gobble. Although I like Christmas, I wasn't knocking that. I will be celebrating Christmas very soon. It's cool to see a turkey. It's almost turkey time. Oh yeah. Oh, my bad. I need glasses. It says Bimini. I've got, for some reason, I've got bikini on the mind. Hey, I'm at a beach. All right, now a little ways up the road here, there is a condo back here called Ocean Pines. This former restaurant, eatery, now is sitting vacant. You could say abandoned, but it's vacant. It's actually for sale. It used to be called Barrier Jack's Breakfast, Lunch, and Dinner, and it's sold right there. So maybe another restaurant coming soon. But why am I standing here talking about this? It's because of what lies beyond the road over here. There's a point right here. This way you're going south, I'm sorry, north, and the other way you're going south. It splits, and out here on this point there's a statue right there. Whoa! Whoa! Hustle, hustle, hustle! Whoa! Made it. 11-time world championship surfer. 11 championships. Robert Kelly Slater was born right here in Cocoa Beach. Actually, we are just before downtown. This split right here is just before downtown Cocoa Beach. What an honor. A hometown hero, legendary surfer, to have your own statue before your hometown. That is pretty rad, pretty tubular. Also a movie star, Kelly Slater he's been in several movies and documentaries, obviously, for surfing. The Endless Summer 2, one of my favorites when I was a kid. I used to watch The Endless Summer 2. I still have it on VHS. And it was just if you don't like surfing, it's just a cool tour around the world. And you see different beaches, and it's just a documentary of them surfing all the way around the world. Endless Summer 2. And the original is good also, but the second one, World Championship surfer Kelly Slater, right here. Very awesome statue, very tubular. Look, all the way around it at the base, I just noticed this, the years that he won the Surfing World Championship. Honoring Kelly Slater, World Surfing Champion. And there's a little plaque here, born February 11th, 1972. Robert Kelly Slater. That's pretty awesome, pretty rad, as they say. Look at that. Looks awesome with the sun in the shadow. Every angle looks pretty cool. Okay, making a right here. I see it. Here we go. I'm gonna park the car and show you. Right here on the edge of A1A. This sign right here says it all. Can you read it? I'm going slow. There's another sign. Hold on, I'll park and come back. Okay, I parked my car. Notice, turkey trot, 5K, Thanksgiving Day, 8 a.m. That's probably the last thing I will be doing on Thanksgiving Day. But here it is, right here, this sign, and it's got some age to it. I Dream of Genie Lane, before this park right here off of A1A. I Dream of Genie Lane, the classic American sitcom. One of my favorite rerun shows from when I was a kid. I'm not that old. But right here is the history of why they named it I Dream of Genie Lane. That's because Cocoa Beach was the fictional town where Barbara Eden, Jeanie, where they lived in the show. I Dream of Genie was part of Cocoa Beach when a television sitcom ran from 1965 to 1970, starring Barbara Eden as a 2,000-year-old female genie and Larry Hagman, Tony, as an astronaut. And he worked at NASA, which, as we know, not too far from here, Cape Canaveral. The TV series was set in and around Cocoa Beach. Barbara Eden visited Cocoa Beach in 1996 when the I Dream of Genie street sign was placed at Laurie Wilson Park. And that's where we're standing here, at Laurie Wilson Park, before the entrance in Brevard County. And Barbara Eden, Jeanie herself, stood right before this sign. That is awesome. I always wondered if it was really filmed here. I don't think it was. It was a set out in Hollywood, but very cool that they gave recognition out here and named a street after the classic sitcom I Dream of Genie. I always enjoyed watching I Dream of Genie on Nick at Night and Bewitched. They were kind of a similar vibe. I know some will hate me after I say this, maybe, but I always enjoyed I Dream of Genie over Bewitched. I love them both, but I always found myself watching Barbara Eden. Yep, stopped in to check it out. Oh, uh-oh. That is a, oh, that's not a magnet, that's a sticker. Oh, that, oh man. So for season pass holders, they call us pass holes, and this is a mock-up of a gator with a Mickey biting an arm with a Dole Whip, and he's got his magic band on. All right, sorry, had to show that. That just caught my eye here below the I Dream of Genie lane. Very cool, very cool. Shark alert! Shark out of water! Over there! Oh! That's wacky, I love it. And I felt that it would be appropriate to come out here on Veterans Day to Veterans Memorial Park of Brevard County here on Merritt Island. And there's a lot of people out here and a lot of veterans. I think this is the trailhead of the Veterans Day Parade that takes place here on Merritt Island. And the pathway is lined with the American flag. Old Glory lines the pathway today for Veterans Day. A couple helicopters over here. Looks like a Cobra. And then the Huey right over there. Standing beneath a UH-1H Huey, assigned 17th Cavalry H Troop, Vietnam, 1971, assigned to Air America Incorporated, April 1973, used in the final evacuation of Saigon, April 1975. And 2 helicopters that actually flew in Vietnam. This one right here, a Cobra, I believe. I almost said Apache, but I believe that's a Cobra. That is so cool. Look at the machine guns on the front and the launchers to the left and to the right. And there's a couple pilots in there. A couple dummies. I'm not calling them dummies. That's what they are though. Check it out. This is so cool. And right here it says, in honor of those that served in harm's way, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand. And on the back side, in honor of all men and women who served in Vietnam together, then together again, all gave some gave all. Vietnam 1959 to 1975. And I just want to show you, there's some soldiers over there breaking down. Looks like they're breaking down certain items from the ceremony that was just held out here. And shout out to all my friends and family who served in Operation Enduring Freedom. Those were lost. Some gave some, all gave some gave all. Nice little memorial here. Just silence. That's all I have for you right here in this moment. And the September 11th Memorial. I've been to dozens of parks around the United States. One coming to mind right now, besides Ground Zero itself, is the one out in Napa Valley. And they all have hunks and pieces of the World Trade Center, like this one here. And I always like to touch them, feel, and remember. Wow. Just a moment of silence, that's all. Here on Veterans Day. Appreciate you guys, love you. Thanks for always joining me. Thanks for always joining me. I don't know what I just said there. But yeah, it's been a journey, that's for sure. What a great day, what a great morning. It's still morning. And we've seen so much. Well guys, thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, give it one of those right down there. And if it was your first time, subscribe below, come on back. I really enjoy tracking down these attractions and all kinds of wacky things. This is some of my favorite content to create. Just getting in the car, driving, not knowing what's ahead, but knowing there's much ahead, if you know what I'm saying. I just really love the thrill of exploring, and even better, you guys joined me. Thank you so much for joining me. Love you guys. Please know you're awesome, know you're loved, and know there's always much ahead here on this channel. I'm gonna end it really quick, but if you'd like to watch more of my videos, check them out. I got a new playlist, a Florida roadside attractions and abandoned places playlist. I just created and made a post about it. I think this will be the 42nd video added to that series. So if you want to check out more of these types of videos, check those out. Or any of my other types of videos, there's other playlists on the main page of my YouTube channel. If you clicked off of Facebook or Instagram or whatever, just know this is an actual channel and you have to subscribe below to receive a notification for the next video. I always like to explain that because a lot of people don't know. They just click on random videos and they don't know. I didn't know that. I didn't know that for the longest time until I found the world of vlogging. Yep. All right, I told you I wasn't gonna go long-winded here, and I did. But thank you so much for joining me again. Happy Veterans Day to all those veterans out there. Thank you so much for your service. All right, over and out. See you later. Ooh, I hear a chicken over there. You know what I'd really like to do? I'd really like to ride at a Huey one day. How can I do that? That would be awesome. Oh yeah, I would definitely vlog it. Definitely take you with me. Goals.